Hey y'all, Myri here again. Getting an actual video with my face. Hurrah! You're getting cozy Myri today, because despite the fact that it is April 3rd and should be spring now, we have snow. It's like winter temperatures outside. Um, we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow that could potentially drop a foot of snow on us. And I'm just not loving that. So, you're getting cozy Myri today. I don't feel like getting dressed in a nicer way than this. Um, Doing a little knitting while I do a quick recording. It's not going to be a long one because I don't have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to talk about. That is not true. I just don't want to burden anyone else with my problems, so I don't want to burden y'all on YouTube about it. um, so, I apologize for any weirdness, all of that. I'm going to point out now, I know I don't knit the most efficient way. I cannot get my fingers and hands to cooperate enough to knit the most efficient way. So this is what you get. It works for me. It may not be the quickest and most efficient, but this is what you get. So, hurrah. Um, yeah, what else can I say? I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what kinds of things to talk about more on here. I don't mind continuing to just do the whatever comes to mind that day, let's do a recording. I don't know if the rest of y'all are interested in that. um, it seems like some topics land and some don't. I don't know if that's just how I tag things sometimes, or if it's the algorithm or what. Dunno. Not sure. I don't really care. This is not about making money or anything for me. Um, I am well aware that I am not, like, charismatic enough or interesting enough to make a lot of money doing something like this. I'm well aware of that. Uh, Probably just gonna scare everybody away with my face, to be honest. That's not like a lack of self esteem. That is just being pragmatic about the world. I know I'm not the most attractive or interesting person to look at. Um, I don't know, I just feel like I have always, like, faded into the background of most things. I'm just a person who's kind of there sometimes. And I know I'm never really, like, the center of attention of stuff. I don't even like being the center of attention the few times I am, but yeah. Um, that is actually, now that I am remembering, a thing I was going to talk about. So let's transition into that. It's gonna sound really depressing, and it's not meant to sound depressing. It's just basically, um, sort of just, I like to do a lot of, like, thought experiment kind of stuff, and, like, let's think about this on an existential level kind of things, and it's not ever anything that will spur me to any action. It's nothing that will, like, make me want to do anything crazy or anything like that. It's mostly just, like, it's just a thought that I had that I want to explore a little bit more. And instead of exploring it with just myself, why not share it with all of you? So, this was, I don't even remember what brought this up, but something brought it up. Something made it come to mind earlier today. And the thing that came to mind is, God, I'm just trying to think of a way to make it not sound depressing. It is, like, a lot of people will think it's depressing. So, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I feel like I serve basically no purpose in the in reality. Like, I feel like I serve no real practical purpose to anyone out there. There are anything that I do like for other people or around other people or whatever, the, they could get that same thing from someone else. So the fact that it's me doing it doesn't matter. And so that's just something I've just been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, I feel like I serve no practical purpose to society. I feel like I serve no real practical purpose to anyone, really. If I wasn't here, no one would really notice, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like I get frustrated when people say things like, "Oh well, you matter and you do things that no one else can do." Cuz I'm just like, I don't think I do though. Like, literally anyone can do my job. Can they do it in the same way that I do it? No, but like maybe there's someone out there who could do it better. Gonna throw that out there. Just because I am doing it right now doesn't mean I am the perfect person to do it. I don't think I am in any way, shape, or form. I think there are a lot of people who would be better at a lot of parts of my job than I am. That is just realistic, because there are a lot of parts of my job I don't like doing. So I don't do that great of a job at them. I mean, that sounds terrible, but like, if I cared about them more, I would and could do a better job at them. I just don't want to devote a lot of time to them because I don't they're just a thing I have to do. Um and like outside of my job, I don't do a whole lot. I do these recordings on occasion, mostly for selfish reasons, to just continue to be used to the sound of my own recorded voice. And like, it's not like anyone is paying that much attention to them or anything. Not that they need to. Again, I'm not saying that like anyone needs to pay attention. I'm not saying that I need to have a purpose necessarily or need to be doing anything, but it's just a thought that I had where it was like, not only do I not like have dreams, because I don't anymore. I used to. There was a point in time in life where I had dreams. I just don't anymore. Because unfortunately, I'm a very practical person, and having dreams seems ridiculous to me. What is the point of, like, wishing you could do something that you're probably never going to be able to do? It just doesn't work with my personality. So, I don't have any dreams, really. I don't really have anything in life to look forward to. Those are things I've talked about in the past, but I don't think I've ever really talked about the fact that I don't feel like I have a purpose. I don't feel like I'm, like, really making a difference on a level where it would matter if I wasn't here. So, yeah, I guess I'm doing the, like, It's a Wonderful Life thing where I'm sitting here saying, "Oh, I just don't know. There is no purpose. I'm not gonna do anything drastic because there would be no point to that either." But yeah, I just keep thinking about it. I live alone. I don't do a whole lot. Um, I don't have the energy to do a whole lot. I don't have the funds to do a whole lot. So, I don't know what the options would be in trying to do something else that matters or trying to make more of a mark or whatever. But I also, like, don't necessarily know that that is the point. I don't know that we need to strive for that. It's more of just like a realization, I guess. Um I don't think I make such a difference in anyone's life that it would be a big deal if I wasn't there. I can't think of a single person I have made like a massive impact on that would make them really upset if I suddenly packed up and left and didn't tell anyone where I was going, for example. Like, I don't think I have made so much of a dent in people's lives, so much of an impact, that it would matter, you know? I mean, I'm sure people would be like, oh, where did Maria go? What's going on? Oh well. Like, I'm pretty sure that is what it would be. I don't think anyone would send out search parties for me. I don't think anyone would be devastated or anything like that. Again, not that anyone needs to be. I'm not, like, complaining. I'm literally just, like, stating what I perceive to be facts. I do not think I have made a huge impact in anyone's life. And I don't think that is necessary, but I guess it does, like, consistently bring up, for me, when I think about these kinds of things, it does bring up, like, why am I doing any of this still? And not in a super depressed way, not in a, like, this really matters kind of way, not in a, not exactly in a what is the point of life kind of way, but also kind of. Like, it is something that I wonder about and think about. Like, if I'm not making an impact on anyone's life, really, and it wouldn't make a difference if I wasn't here, why am I still here? I think about this in terms of, I have mentioned this in a previous recording, but I'll just do a brief thing again. There was a point when I was younger where I was on a trip with my mom, and we were driving, and we basically barely missed a massive tornado that probably could have taken us out. I'm pretty sure it would have taken us out in our vehicle if we had actually hit the tornado part of that storm. Like, we hit the storm, and we were driving through the storm. We just avoided the worst part of it. But there is a part of me that is like, maybe I was not supposed to survive that. And this isn't like a survivor's guilt kind of thing, because I don't even know if anyone died during that storm. But it's more of a, what if I somehow cheated the universe by surviving that, but because of that, I don't actually have a purpose? What if? It's just an interesting thing to think about, I guess, and it's, I don't know. Again, I just wonder, why am I doing anything? And this is more in terms of, like, I am incredibly stressed all the time lately. Maybe I should just not care as much as I do. And maybe that is the thing. Maybe that is the thing that thinking about why I'm doing this is bringing up. Maybe it is bringing up, oh, maybe I don't have to care. Maybe I don't have to put as much of myself into, like, work as I do, for example. Maybe I don't have to worry so much about things, because maybe there is no point and there is no purpose, and maybe we're all just random collections of cells that have formed consciousness somehow, and here we are, and there is no purpose. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe that's the conclusion I'm coming to, I guess. I don't know. Uh, yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do any of you out there think we do have a purpose, and maybe I just haven't found it yet? I'm getting pretty old, so I would hope I would have found it by now, but maybe I just haven't yet. uh I just don't know. uh but yeah, if y'all think we have one, maybe you think this is my purpose, which it would be a wild purpose because it's not that exciting and I'm not doing a super good job at it. Side note, I definitely, the more I do like creative things, when I find the time and energy to do them, the more I just kind of think, yeah, this is what I should have done with my life, but it feels way too late to try and start a career in something creative at this point, because I have no experience in anything creative to actually get a career. So I consistently, like, another reason this whole, like, oh, what is the purpose, what is the point of anything thing has been coming up lately is I am very not happy with my job, but I also don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I would rather be doing that can actually make me money. And unfortunately, since we live in a capitalist society, I kind of need money to survive. So, I don't know what else I could do, what other job I could do that I am qualified to do, that I would actually get if I applied for it. So, I don't know. um, I don't see advancement opportunity in my current position. From my current position, even. So, that's just another thing where it's like, okay, well, what kind of job would I like to do on a daily basis? And I don't know. Rephrase. What kind of job is practical to do where I could actually get paid and, is like a practical career choice? I don't really know. Because I just don't know. I've been trying to think about that lately, like, okay, what is the thing that if I saw it come across my job feed, I would be like, yes, drop everything, fill out an application, do it right now because you need this job. I cannot think of anything that I would actually be qualified to do that would make me feel like that. And them's the rub, I just don't know. And it's just things like that that make me like realize I don't know what, if anything, my purpose for being here is, other than being a cog in the late stage capitalism wheel, and I don't enjoy that. And I don't want to keep doing it. But I also don't want to screw myself over by getting out of the rat race and having nothing to save me. Having no backup plan. Like, I'm not going to do that, so. But it just, yeah. I mean, it's stuff like that that makes me wonder, why am I here? What is the point? And what is the point of continuing to be here if there is no point? I mean, like I said, a lot of people will find this kind of depressing. I just think it's an interesting thought experiment. So you can let me know in the comments down below what you think. You can also let me know if you liked this fun little knitting with Myri while she rambles video. Or if you want me to go back to just my voice. I'm happy to do whatever y'all want me to do. So if you have an opinion, let me know. I will also throw out there, normally I wear contacts. It's just, since it's Cozy Myri Day, I'm not wearing contacts. I'm also usually dressed a little nicer. But again, Cozy Myri Day, so not doing that. Yeah. This has been Myria Calm, rambling about if there's a purpose in life, and not feeling like I have one, and wondering what the point of it all is if there isn't one. And oh, sorry, that just felt really silly this time around for some reason. And I will try and chat at you again soon. Bye!